this is your first time visiting our channel, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. 1st of September, there were two significant changes that actually gave me mixed emotion. Finally, the Ghanaian border got open. Yeah, it was very exciting for me to hear this news that finally our border is open and I can get to travel back home. And on the other hand, the Hungarian border got closed. Quite interesting. In the last months, the border of Hungary was open, so people could travel in, even for tourist purposes. People with C-type visa could come in, and we actually saw a lot of tourists coming into the country for tourism purposes or for whatever purposes. But in recent times, the cases in Hungary, the COVID-19 positive cases in Hungary started going up once again. So for this reason, the government decided to close the border so that at least they'll be prepared for a second wave. Now, although the Hungarian border is closed, some people could still come in. So if you're a Hungarian citizen, then you can still come in, but then you have to undergo mandatory quarantine. Same applies to people with permanent residency as well as temporary residency. But if you are coming in on a C-type visa, then you are not allowed at all. Now, the exciting part, on the other hand, is that for Ghana, the border is open, so anyone can travel into Ghana as it stands now, but you still need to go through some protocols that the government brought up. So you will need a maximum 72-hour negative PCR test upon your arrival in Ghana. And also once you arrive in Ghana, you need to undergo another COVID-19 test at your own expense. The fee is $150, which I feel is a bit expensive, but at least if you test negative, then you are going home. You don't have to go into quarantine. But then if unfortunately you should test positive, then they are taking you to the isolation center, and further medical checks are going to be made. And the airlines have actually been warned to adhere to these protocols. So if you are coming in without a COVID-19 test, then higher chances you are not going to be allowed to fly, because then the airline is going to be sanctioned if they bring into the country someone without the test or someone with a positive test. And some of the major airlines, KLM, Emirates, have already announced scheduled flight to Ghana. So if you are thinking of going to Ghana, then you could start searching and check out these airlines that I mentioned. Probably there would be a flight that's going to Accra that may favor you. So for me, with my current status here in Hungary, I'm still able to travel to Ghana, right? So the Ghanaian border is open. I need to have maximum 72 hours of negative PCR test on arrival, and also on arrival I need to go through the mandatory test at the airport. And when I want to come back to Hungary, due to my current status here in Hungary, I'm a resident, so I would be able to come in, but I have to go into quarantine. So I have to go into 2 weeks of quarantine, regardless if I have a negative test or not. At the moment, Hungary is not accepting tests from outside of the Schengen zone. So even if you have the test that proves that you are negative of COVID-19, then you are still gonna go into mandatory quarantine. And for the Hungarian quarantine, usually you just fill out some papers and you have to come home. So you are going to self-isolate in your own house for 2 weeks, and from time to time the police come to check if you are really in quarantine as they asked you to. And also for your own safety and for the safety of the others, so you don't expose others to the disease or the virus, let me say. So this is very exciting to me personally, because I've been waiting for so long for the Ghanaian border to open, so at least I could travel back home, because I've not been in a very long while. So at least finally I can start to plan or think about if I still want to go or not. And I knowing very well that I can come back to Hungary without any restriction, this is actually good for me. So guys, thanks very much for being with us. And if you have any comments on how the border reopenings have affected you, if you're already planning some travels here and there, please leave your comment. We would like to know. And also, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, you should hit the subscribe button. Don't wait, do that right now, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. So if we upload new videos, then you are going to be the first to actually get alerts on new videos posted. Thanks very much for being with us, and catch you in our next video. Ciao.